Have you ever gotten a wrong number call and thought, okay, I'm going to have fun with this? Here are some of the funniest ways people handled it. First one. Whenever I get a wrong number, I actually save it in my phone under whatever name they called me. For example, wrong number, Steven, or wrong number, Charlie's dry cleaner. One guy kept calling me asking for Brad. The first time, I politely said, sorry, there's no Brad here. He apologized and hung up. A couple of weeks later, same guy, same question. Again, I told him he had the wrong number. Then he called a third time. This time, I answered and confidently said, hello, Brad speaking. There was a long pause, and then he immediately hung up. He never called again. Second one. You know those spam calls about, you were in a car accident and you're owed compensation? Whenever my mom gets one, she plays along with it for as long as possible. But when they start asking about her injuries, she calmly says, well, my head actually fell off. Every single time, the caller just disconnects instantly. Third, some people answer telemarketing calls by saying, Federal Communications Commission, how may I direct your call? Apparently, that ends the conversation faster than anything else. Here's another one. For 4 Fridays in a row at exactly 11 p.m., this guy kept calling and asking, is Lisa there? Each time I'd say, sorry, you've got the wrong number. On the 5th Friday, I decided to switch it up. Hello, is Lisa there? I replied very seriously. Oh, I'm sorry, she passed away this morning. Silence. Wait, really? I paused, then said, no, but you really need to check the number you're dialing. He never called back. Back in the old landline days, a woman once called and asked, hi, Johnny, is Sandra home? I'm not Johnny, I don't know Sandra. So I said, she's occupied at the moment, can I take a message? She awkwardly said she'd call back later. I replied, yeah, it might be a while, and hung up. And finally, the most confusing one. Phone rings. Steve? Nope. Is this Steve? No. Then who is this? I explain, again, that I'm not Steve, and they dialed the wrong number. The caller insists I am Steve and that I'm messing with him. After a full minute of arguing, he finally checks his phone. Oh, this isn't Steve's number. Nope. He still sounds suspicious. A few minutes later, my phone rings again from a different number. Hey, this is Steve. Just wanted to say you completely confused my friend. At that point, I wasn't even sure who was pranking who anymore. And I never heard from either of them again. Honestly, wrong number calls can be annoying. But sometimes they turn into the best accidental comedy moments. If you've ever handled a wrong number in a funny way, drop your story below. And don't forget to double-check the number before you dial.